You ready to do this shit?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do this shit.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Yeah, no, you're not feeling well, but it's okay.
Show must go on.
The show must go on. That is correct. How the fuck is everybody? We're doing good? We're doing good? It'll show that they're live in a second. Watch it. Boom! Right now we're talking about like, ready to do this, let's do this.
Yeah.
And that's how that went. And then
Let's keep talking about it.
yeah.
You ready?
We pop up in just a second. Watch.
Oh, I'm doing my lips.
Yeah.
Lip gloss.
Lip gloss. We're just gonna sit here in awkward silence for right now. Can we do awkward silence?
Ready? Go.
Ready, go.
Hey, honey.
Hi, honey. We done with awkward silence?
Yeah.
All right. So how was y'all's week? Huh? Y'all doing okay? Y'all doing good? I know I've seen most of y'all through the week because I had, fuck, how many shows did I do this week?
3.
Well, I did Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I did a show with Anthrax Friday.
Yeah.
I did a review yesterday on Swag Sauce, and now
You
today.
did have Tuesday, Wednesday, or Monday, Tuesday. What did you just say?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Thursday.
Uh-huh.
Really?
Yeah.
Where was I?
Or
Maybe.
Thursday stops.
Tuesday and Wednesday I was off work.
Right. Tuesday I did.
But I was sick.
that
Yeah,
thing.
maybe I just wasn't paying attention because I was sick.
Oh,
Anyhow, quite a few of them.
yeah, so I've seen y'all quite a bit.
Because you're awkward. We are awkward. That's
like
what makes
awkward.
us awesome.
I really like awkward.
Me too. Anyhow.
We don't have music. We need to open the door. Use my cane.
I don't think the cane will reach to the radio, dear.
Oh. Are you going to throw a vinyl on? Ooh. So while she double checks on the kid real quick, because it's night time, there's school tomorrow, and then puts some vinyl on, I'm going to go to chat over here. It's been raining like a mofo for weeks. It has. It has. So yeah, what'd you guys think of the shows this week? I got a lineup of shows coming next week. We're going to do some builds on the Anthrax show on Friday. I got a mystery flavor and a taffy flavor from Michael Oak E-Liquid. I've got a Dr. Crimmy's to review. I'm going to take the Lux back to Vapor & Co. because I killed it in 24 hours. I got 2 lineups of juice. And some other juice. Some other juice. Some other juice. I have no clue what vinyl she's picking out, Zach, but I'm sure it's going to be good. And if it's within my wheelhouse, it might be Sing Along with Skeletor. So welcome to Sunday Shenanigans. As you guys know, this is a time where we kick back and just shoot the proverbial shit. It's not a vape show. It's not a really an anything show. It's just a time for my wife and I to kick back and relax with you guys. As I sip my coffee. What do I want to vape on? I'm having a hard time deciding. Let's go with some mystery juice. Mystery juice. It's a strawberry something. Man, that smells good. Mystery flavor. I don't even know what it is. Focus. There we go. From Virginia. Oh, here's the taffy one. Yeah, what'd you put on? Is it 4? Who's that? It didn't show a name. Alright, so let's see. Oh, it was Andy that texted me. That makes sense right there. It's like a blank text.
Yeah. Turn that down? Why? I will do no such thing. When's Anthrax wants to do our tour?
Oh no. Hi, Axel. Come here. Come here.
Luffy, why do you want me to turn it down?
Hi, Axel.
Oh.
Oh no, that was actually my computer that made that noise. Since it was the Mighty Text or whatever the hell it was that you recommended me use. Hi.
How tall am I? I'm 4'10".
Is that Mama?
Yeah, that's Mama. She's gonna burst soon.
Anybody want kittens? Mama's gonna burst soon, and so as soon as she gives, who gives a shit if we get in trouble?
No, we get in trouble if we sing it.
Yeah, because I sang it.
Yeah, it's not for playing it.
I got in trouble for singing it. But who cares? Yeah, so Zeppelin's going to burst soon, and she's going to have a litter of kittens, and 8 weeks after they're born, they're going to be available. We'll be taking pictures and letting people know and all that kind of stuff.
Somebody take them.
Subliminal messaging. Take the kittens. Take the kittens. Take the kittens. Take the kittens. Take the kittens.
All of them.
Take the kittens. Take the kittens.
It's like $10 a kitten a week, pretty much. That's how many we have right now.
Here's
Whoa,
fat
here
ass
comes
Mama.
Mommy.
Hi, fat ass. You need attention?
Look at her.
She's so badass. Hi, Zeppelin.
She is ready. She's not been this lovey in a while.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah. I got you. Please don't break your water on me, though.
When her water broke last litter, she almost lost her water on Angela.
What? It's like she's asking for comfort.
Yeah, right. She's like, somebody
It
please get
It's
them
okay.
the fuck out of me. While we're sitting here, I'm going to shoot the link over to Andy, because Andy sent me a text, but it was a blank text. So, where's my phone?
Leave her prego ass alone. Did you not see? She's the one that wanted me.
Yeah, she jumped up here. Come here, Axel. Come here, handsome.
Hi, baby.
Come here. Axel's just looking up at us going,
She's calling.
Yeah. If you send me 0, that works for me, man. I can do one or two things. I can either get it nicked up myself, or just as long as the flavor's good on a 0 nick, it shouldn't be a problem. I know the 0 nicks have some muted flavor, but if you don't think the flavor's going to be muted on 0, sure.
Should we show them the mask I got you today? Picking on her. What the hell are you talking about? I'm loving her. Are we on the same video as them?
Apparently not. But I'm going to go through and get the link for Andy because he just hit me up on Facebook.
You went down there?
Sunday Shenanigans, bitches.
Anything new?
There's lots of stuff new.
Show the mask. They want to see the mask. I want to know why my height was irrelevant in this. I established a very long time ago. I'm sure apparently people are still forgetting it.
Can I not?
She is fat. That's what happens when you get pregnant. Get fat.
Go. Here's the live show. Share. Copy link. Send it to Andy. There you go.
This is like totally dead.
What happened now? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Original Axel is from Indiana. I was calling her fat. Thank you very much. There's no plural. You call me an asshole all you want to. She'll cut you.
But she is fat. I'm still not getting the issue here. She's a fatty McGee.
We're calling a spade a spade. And a Zeppelin a Zeppelin. And a fat ass a fat ass. So,
with that being said, here comes the mask.
This is since Evelyn is 6, she bought me a mask.
Yep.
So I'm going to do the show. Like this.
Maybe.
Maybe. Wait, hold on. Yeah, she is pregnant, but that doesn't negate the fact that she's a fat ass.
You're not skinny when you're pregnant, so...
This is making my ears look bigger than they are, and it's still sliding up. So I'll just do it like this.
Maybe if you put it on top later.
Yeah.
Why she was green?
What?
Only if she was green, Skeletor. Why if she was green? Battle Cat was green, but that's He-Man's cat.
Yeah, no. Panther was purple.
We've actually fucked with the idea of dyeing Axel purple. What, baby girl?
Actually, I was one of the first members of Grassroots 101 on Facebook. The founder of it added me to it right as he set it up. Hi, fat ass.
When's the last time she's wanted me like this?
Never.
She's like, no,
Never.
She used to before she got all hormonal and shit. I'm telling you, do not break your water on me, Tickle.
Who?
She wants to. Don't let him do that to you.
Oh, that's a good idea, Cobra Fire.
Like, oh, the mask needs to be green. Or like a neon yellow-ish color. Because that's actually... And we'll get you a purple hoodie.
If I wear my blue Hurley hoodie t-shirt, it gives me the same color on my chest. The blue.
It's different. Do you want me to find your hoodie?
Can you find me?
Pretty.
I think you're pretty. With your spectacles.
No, she's saying sorry.
Huh?
I don't know. Is it done?
Should we get it?
I had to go to the hospital to get a dumb note for my work because I'm sick. And I don't like that. I need a note every day.
Only because it's the red season.
Yeah, I know, but she's due soon. I have no idea.
Within the next couple of weeks.
Week or two.
She'll be popping them out.
Yeah, because it's red back to school zone, whatever. But it's such a waste of my time being sick to go and get another note. We don't get sick days, which I think is a bullshit. It was Cobra Commander, yeah. I got a Cobra Commander shirt. I just knocked some over my ass.
But it's a gorgeous ass.
Get out the way, Axel. Wardrobe change.
Do you want to put this on with that shirt?
My favorite cartoon villain was Evil Ed. Skeletor. We should tell them the story of our Masters of the Universe connection.
1 second, Andy's calling. Hello.
Then I'll tell them the story.
Yes. Actually, yeah, you are.
When
but not like you're not on.
When Skeletor told me his nickname was Skeletor when we first started dating, I sent him a picture of my Masters of the Universe collection. Because it was just one of those
not
things.
Much of anything.
It's like, hey.
It's Sunday Shenanigans. It's just Sunday Shenanigans. It's not an actual vaping show. It's whatever the hell we want to do show. Not sure about what shenanigans we're going to get into, but
I'm not going to get into any if people keep calling you. Just saying.
Join us in chat. If you hold your cell phone vertical, the live chat will be at the bottom, and you can scroll it up.
Let's have our own conversation.
I'm going to put you on speakerphone. You can talk to the chat.
It's wet here, but it's not cold. It's never cold. Sorry in advance because I'm sick and I don't feel good and I'm going to be kind of blah. But at least we didn't cancel. Was it a tattoo?
Was what a tattoo?
I don't know. Was it a tattoo? I'm not sure what we're talking about over fire.
Uh-oh. Oh, he hung up.
I told them when you and I first started talking how you told me your nickname was Skeletor, and I immediately shot you over a picture of my whole Masters of the Universe collection.
Mm-hmm. The whole collection.
Yeah, well, a lot of it. I don't have everything, obviously, but I have quite a few characters. Castle Grayskull and the Snake Mountain, and I think we went over this last week.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, I shot a picture to him, and he was like, "Whoa," because you know, who has all that shit? Just me, apparently.
So Andy is in chat but can't, for some reason, type. So he was calling me.
We didn't get our tattoos till we were already together. We were already married, right? When did we get them?
When we got these?
Yeah. In December?
We got
the
them.
December after we got married?
No, we got them in November.
So right before we got married.
Like
we got married the end of November.
Like 2 days before we got married.
Not that. Man, being sick must have my. Do you tattoo all your favorite characters? No, that'd be a cool idea though. I'll run out of ideas before I run out of skin, so that's a possibility. Ow!
Hi, asshole.
If I have skin left.
Hi, asshole.
These cats won't scrape it all off.
Well, okay.
Yeah. What? Monkeys. Alright, so let me get a hand.
Ow! Fuck! Damn, that hurt.
I want a hands up to how many people are going to take a kitten when they're born. I'll mail them. I don't care where you live.
Yeah, we can overnight them. Drill some holes in the box. I think we could do that. Get away with it?
Probably not. But at this point, it's like, at least they'll be gone.
Yeah, yeah.
That was horrible. I'm sorry, I take that back.
No, she doesn't. Thank you for digging the mask, Buckshot 529. Hi, asshole. Your mommy was scared. Wait, hold on. Here. Here. He needs to do this.
Oh, the cat's nails. That's my job. Apparently, I've been slacking on that.
I need to clean my nails. And then I have to Mr.
Yes,
Rogers.
we know you're taking 2 back, but for the meantime, I have them, so blah ha ha. But that's not really a good thing. Having 8 cats instead of 6.
We're going to have like 15 here.
You keep saying you're going to take them back. I'm waiting. When is this going to happen? Do you know how expensive these fuckers are? Every day. Every day. Litter food. Litter food. Like at least twice. And then the next day, gotta go get more litter food. I'm over it.
We figured it out. It was $10 per kitten per day.
Pretty much. Ow!
Or $10 per cat per day. Alright, so I clean my fingernails.
Miss you too, Foofy.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Oh, should I take mine off and put it back on?
Sure.
Mrs. Rogers?
Yeah. Go in the bathroom. 15. Maybe 16 bucks.
What are we going to talk about today now that we've got all of our bullshit out of the way.
We are going to talk
About jewelry and how many rings Skeletor wears.
how many rings do I wear?
First person to get this right gets a bell.
A bell.
Oh
Who's
my
gonna
god.
get the
What's up
bell?
with my hair today?
Who wants a bell? Who wants a bell? Who wants a bell? Who? How many rings am I wearing? 12?
Well,
No,
well, we know it's going to be 10 or under, okay?
not necessarily. I could have 2 rings on one hand.
That's true.
6? Buckshot gets a bell. 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's like Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers.
That's right.
Round and geese is 8. We need to get you contacts
Why?
so we can see your pretty eyes. They're always covered by your glary glasses. Glad you established you're pretty today.
We ought to get one of the rings and put it right here, a big one.
I want to say.
What? I haven't bought a ring in months. My wife gave me this one. My wife gave me this one.
These two you've had for years.
These two I've had for years. I did just buy this one months ago. My wife bought me this one, and my wife bought me this one.
I think you have more than that you don't wear too, don't you?
I've got a couple more. They don't fit right. How many tattoos?
What's your favorite style of tattoos? Hey, well, at least he's trying to start a conversation.
Indeed. No, I didn't get a ring at Fast Eddie's. I got a ring at Green Parrot.
And that was months ago.
But check it out. How many tattoos do you have?
I don't know if I honestly can count mine, though, at this point. Because
now it's a matter of just hours.
They're made into pieces. So obviously I have an entire arm sleeve. So I don't know how you count that. And then if you want to count, this would be 5 with filler. But I count it as 1 because it's a piece. This one, I have, what's your elbow, honey? I have a few on my back. And I have 1 on my stomach.
Ha!
So individually, I guess that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 individuals and 2 pieces. I don't know. That's my show off for the day.
It's just a matter of...
Oh, and my knuckles. How can I forget that?
It's just a matter of hours now for you, though. I mean, how many hours would you say?
Oh, jeez. Round it up. 2, 4. Probably close to 30.
30 hours under the gun. I got a red line on my nose now. It hurts.
Hey, Randy.
As for me, I don't. As you can tell, she likes color, a lot of color. I don't. Most of mine are not color at all. Most of them are
I'm the color girl.
black and black. I got a little bit of color on this one.
This makes me sad because I know I'm not going to be able to get any more until probably tax season. I was on a roll for a little while. I was going in there all the time. $50 here.
Any plan for a full back tattoo?
We'll put it this way. I don't plan on stopping. So
Until there's no more room.
pretty much. I do have to get my guitar colored in, and I'm adding 2 more to that. I do want to start on this arm and start going down, so I'll have 2. Then eventually connect the chest into the arms. At that point, it's just lower body to do. So that was me.
I have some tattoos on my back. I have a cross. I have my initials on the back of my neck. 2 out of my 4 chillins on my back. Got a lot of work I gotta complete.
I'm not opposed to a full back at all, though. Like I said, get some of the ideas I already have. I want to get those out of the way so I can quit talking about them, and then just start going from there on other shit.
Who out in the audience has a bunch of tattoos? I know Poopy does. Who else has a bunch of tattoos?
I'd be curious. Well, I know we can't do it through chat, but I would be curious to see people's pieces.
Well, they could.
Like, not just random little ones, but I mean, like, full on. If somebody has, like, a full back or a full arm or whatever, I'd like to see that stuff.
I tell you what, we can actually pull that off.
Oh. How, Skeletor?
All we have to. Sorry, I lost my balls yesterday, so I gotta rearrange my earrings. How much was your most expensive tattoo?
As a piece, like actually having it all finished, or one by one, because that's hard.
Good question. Well, hopefully that'll be.
I
answered.
haven't paid more than $150 at one sitting, but I keep adding. So eventually, like, this arm ended up being, probably about $1,000 something. But that's because I know people, and it would actually probably be a lot more than that had I gone somewhere that I didn't know and they didn't give me good deals.
Okay, so if you would like to show off your tattoo, how we can pull this off is I need you to email me a picture of your tattoo to skeletorvapes@gmail.com, and I can actually pull it up and bring it onto the screen. So if you would like to, send it on through. If you send me the email, they'll let me know because I don't have my email pulled up. And I'll type my email address so y'all can copy and paste it.
That'd be cool.
All right, so send an email to that email address I just put in chat, and I can showcase your tattoo.
I have a question.
What?
Where was y'all's most painful tattoos? Because honestly, up until just recently, I haven't really could say I had a real painful tattoo. just recently, I've
Same spot.
found some spots that were not. Yeah. These hurt like a bitch. This right in the middle hurt like a bitch. What else? Oh, right here hurts like a bitch. And the knuckles were not fun.
The knuckles were not fun, but this made me walk on my butt cheeks, right? So you can see a freckle right here, right underneath the freckle. He hit like my collarbone. Yeah.
Foofy feet. That is honestly, this is gonna sound funny, but that's one spot that I really want to do, but I'm afraid to. Even with everything that I have tattoo wise, I still am really super scared to go towards my feet. You'd think I'd be a pro by now, but everybody I know says the feet hurt like hell. I have to go flip the record.
Word, flipping vinyl. There's the ball that I still have from my earrings. I lost my left one somewhere yesterday. Lord only fucking knows. Woke up from a nap and it was gone. Alright, I'm going to bring up my email just for shits and giggles. Gmail, bitches. Alright. Yeah, Poopy did it twice, one on each foot. The tailbone was hit and jumped. Ooh, next vinyl. ST.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the extent of the tattoo, also. You know, coloring is always a bitch.
Well, I've noticed that since I've been skinny, tattoos hurt more than they used to hurt me when I was not so skinny.
Because you have less cushion. that fat makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Goofy says she'll bring you some balls. What
Yes.
kind of balls?
Swingy balls!
Because he's already got the swingy balls. We've established this. This is the new thing every day.
Andy's still texting smiley faces and shit. Andy, have you been drinking this evening, sir? Because you kind of sounded a little intoxicated on the telephone.
For some reason, I don't remember how it started, and if I did, I probably wouldn't want to say it over air, but the swingy balls thing, it said daily now.
Swingy balls.
What?
Who is it?
One of the twins. No ass pictures. Yeah, no ass pictures, please. We don't need those. I don't think that's a. We get kicked off of YouTube for that. or ever the pictures.
Quit moving. Quit moving. I've been sitting here doing that for like 2 minutes now.
I'm on doped up on meds and other stuff, and I'm a little hazy. I'm not noticing things. I told you this was going to be an apologetic episode of Sunday Shenanigans. I'm not all here today as much as the lines were. Lines never bother me as much as the coloring. But I've got some deep colors, you know, like that real, they're like, yeah. Can you stop?
No. To quote Hamlet.
To quote Hamlet, scene 12,
Line 39.
line 37. No. I want, oh yeah, we still need to get that machine from Papa Smurf.
Yeah. Actually, that sounds like a good idea.
Papa Smurf, bring us the machine so I can start practicing.
Right? We'll get the ink,
We'll
get the
ink,
needles.
everything that's necessary to work it. Eventually. We're going to have some tatted up oranges around here. Don't die, Fifi.
I'm concentrating. Are you trying to say you need tweezers?
Hey, if you can do this to me for like a solid 5 minutes, yeah. God.
It's a beautiful day in Snake Mountain. Poofy has a whole thigh for you to draw on.
Really? Yay. I'll take any body part I can get. I need practice.
Hey, look at Jay back there.
We
He's
have a
behind
climbing
you.
cat.
We had a climbing cat.
Ew.
They're just catching up.
That was funny. You know it was funny. See? He thinks it's funny. Honestly, this Sunday shenanigans, unless we get into a roll on a conversation, this is pretty much what we do when I'm not at work and I'm done cleaning for the day. We sit here and we do this weird looking at each other stuff.
You know, make faces at each other and.
I really want to get 2 revolvers like this, but down on my back. I really want that. Well, it's not as funny as if I do his nipples, so I had to go somewhere that's inappropriate.
Nefretas.
No, it is not a needle. Not that everybody needs to know.
Swingy balls. Swing low. Swingy ball.
Rock out with your cock out.
And jam out with your clam out.
No thanks. Okay, so the nips would have been just fine, thank you. Huh? I don't know why you have to keep saying gold star, like it's even an option. Anywho, what was I gonna say? See, you threw me off.
Did you fart?
No, that was the cat.
What cat?
The cat that was right here. Trust me, it's not me. If you had the money to get 1 tattoo right this second, what would it be? And where? Like anything.
You asking me?
Anybody who wants to answer.
My cover up.
Yeah.
Getting this covered up. No new movies. We really don't go to the movie theater all that often.
We watched 50 Shades of Grey.
And we did watch 50 Shades of fucking. That was ridiculous.
50 Shades of Stupid.
Stupidity. That shit was tame as fuck.
We laughed for the whole thing. I don't think you were supposed to, but we did.
Well, you know why I thought it was so funny? Because I've told you about the parties that I used to go to that were sponsored by Parability, right? So, seeing that shit in like real life and all the fucking like bondage stuff and whatnot that they used to demonstrate at these parties.
They didn't really go into it in that movie though.
No, but I mean, there was this bondage room and shit like that, but it was just very tame and not really realistic for what they were trying to portray, I thought.
It was very modest. I probably would have liked it more if it was more like, from what I heard, more like the book. I didn't read the books.
More like mommy porn?
Yeah, I didn't read the books, but from what I hear, it's very descriptive in the books. And they made it very soft and
dainty for the
lovely.
movie. Fuck all that shit.
I want a phoenix. Phoenixes are cool. Where would you put it? Maybe I could start practicing a phoenix for you.
Well, they're just catching up on the tattoos.
Yeah. How long is that?
The delay is only supposed to be 40 seconds. Now we're right along.
If a porn would have been much better, yeah.
I think so too, because of the pure and simple fact that they probably would have gone a little more realistic.
That's what I'm saying. Nobody wants to see the idea of all those things. If we want to do it, you know? Go all out. Shoulder over to that. That's cool. Well, I'll work on some phoenixes on like very large pieces of fruit so that we can get you.
Phoenix. We're gonna get you a Phoenix done, or a Phoenix. I thought it was P-H-O-E.
I wasn't core anything. Softcore at least shows, you know, some
Vagine.
some penetration. Yeah, they didn't. Did they show her vagine?
I don't know.
I don't know. They
Softcore
showed
doesn't show
boob.
penetration.
Not like angled, but like you can see the movement and not just.
Oh, you see the movement, but it's like blocked by your leg, and, or it's behind, you know, showing.
Maybe it was kind of soft cornish. Either way. What?
I don't know. We're gonna see what Randy said.
Randy, send us a picture. Yeah, fuck you, Randy.
I love
good,
it.
Though.
We're gonna bring this up.
How do you share that?
You'll see.
Oh. You're gonna put Randy on blast like that?
Yep. Haha, yes I did. Hi Randy. Hi Randy. And that's how I do it.
How did they see that then?
We'll find out if they saw it in just a second.
That's funny.
Do a watermelon.
Yeah, I don't think a watermelon has the proper skin for that, but
A big ass fucking grapefruit. Pig skin. You could just get a big ass piece of pig skin.
yeah. How much does pig skin go for?
I don't know. I'm not a butcher.
You could get an idea if you stuck your head up a butcher's ass, but it's gotta be your own butcher. Or wait, no. You could get a good look at a T-bone
By sticking your head
by
up.
sticking your head up a butcher's ass.
But it's got to be your bull.
Your bull. Sticking your head up your own bull's ass, you can get a good look at your T-bone. I don't know what that has to do with. I'm lost.
Pig skin.
Pig skin. I'm really lost.
You can take a good look at a T-bone by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but wouldn't you rather take the butcher's word for it?
Yes. Yep. You're laugh my mother 6. Yo.
6. It's got to be below the waist. And I want. And
You gotta poke your lips more. Yes, Tommy Boy reference. That's exactly what that was. Oh, I don't feel good. Wah.
Goo. Yes.
Ow. That just hurt my carpal. You poke your lips more, Zach. Tell me what to do. You don't pour my fucking cereal. I'm sure Zach practices that in the mirror.
Poking his lips out. No.
He puts on a man tank, but with like the lower cutout, you know, man tank.
Oh, the workout shirt.
Yeah, the workout, and he goes in the mirror. No, I don't like that one. No. Although if I put 4 filters on this one, it might look good. Uh-oh, we're going to get in trouble by YouTube because I'm singing.
Who wants a bell? I have a trivia question.
You're going to wait for someone to answer because there's like a 40-second delay, so
Yep.
we're going to be sitting here for a minute.
We're going to be sitting here for a minute for this trivia question. Who wants a bell?
I want a bell. Yay! What's the question, Skeletor?
I'm waiting to see who wants a bell.
I'm sure they all want bells. Just ask the damn question.
What if there is no question? Mr. Cobrefire gets a bell. Foofy gets a bell. Rhonda gets a bell.
For me.
We all get bells. Now, if you can... Did you want a bell too?
She wants to pop out some babies is what she wants.
Now, if you can tell me who that impression was, you get a bell.
We're still waiting for the trivia question.
That was a
the
trivia question.
Who, what was?
My impression that I just did. Everybody gets a bell.
I don't know.
Who wants a bell? You get a bell. You get a bell. Everybody gets a bell.
I want to say that sounds familiar, but it doesn't.
Mr. Culverfire gets a bell.
Oh, man. Oprah, that's right.
And this is how Sunday Shenanigans is going to go.
Well, hopefully there's going to be better ones because we'll have more to talk about. But I don't feel good. So it's just kind of one of those things that's going to have to snowball for now. One thing rolls into the next. More cowbell. We need to get a cowbell.
We do need a cowbell. And then
I'm going to look for one.
Every time we're about to ring the cowbell, I'll put a picture of Christopher Walken that everybody can see. Flash it.
I'm going to look for a cowbell.
All right. I was just about to say something, and then I forgot. Did you have any what the fuck moments at work today? Or not today, but this week?
Oh my god, my whole existence at work is a what the fuck moment. Going to work, I go, what the fuck. Coming home, like, what the fuck. Let me think. Specific moments. I just said I was getting a cowbell. Sad. It all runs together. I'm trying to think. There's some really dumbass motherfuckers that come into my shop. I even told
I'm talking about the employees.
They're all dumb too. Well, no, I shouldn't say all of them. I have made friends with some of them. As a matter of fact, my manager was complaining about something yesterday, people-wise. And she's like, I just don't understand why that is. And I sit there for a minute, I stared at her, and I said, my guess is because people are, and I paused for a second, I went, dumb. And she just started laughing. That's what it all chalks up to.
April's here. Anybody in chat have a WTF moment this week?
I'm going to still think, because I know I have to have one. All my people start to run together. They really do. It's just one big blob of dumbness throughout the day, and then I go home.
GameStop was dumb yesterday.
GameStop was throwing out some shit, and GameStop is right next to my salon. So when we come through the back door, and I saw their back door had a bunch of trash piled up next to by the dumpster, and I was able to get a Pokemon's cardboard shelf thing for Brody.
I'm sharing a link over to Anthrax because I want to do a tour.
Oh, yeah.
Who wants to see a tour of Snake Mountain?
I told Anthrax that we would do a tour for him.
He hasn't even looked at my last fucking thingamajig.
Is he helping Grandma today?
No, he was, well, I'm sure he was still helping Grandma, but he was also rearranging his studio area. Okay.
Floyd's been following her around too.
Oh, has he? Yeah, we were just talking about tattoos, and anybody that wants to show off their tattoos, email them to me, skeletorvapes@gmail.com, and we'll show them off on the thing. I just showed off earlier Randy sent a gazer pic of his Superman tattoo. Hi, Prego. All right,
Oh,
so
baby.
everybody's wanting to see a tour.
Oh,
Hi.
there you go.
All right, so how we're going to figure out how we figured out how we're going to do a tour. Um, the wifey here is going to call me on Skype, and I'm going to pull Skype up as she walks through the house. So I'll be right here, able to, you know, do what I do, and she's able to do the tour. So what I'll do, I'll bring up Skype. There. Put these on.
You're gonna have to get down, girl. Look at Zeppelin's face. What's going on, guys? I'm Zeppelin. Yes, my mommy named me. Look at her looking at you.
Hi. All right.
She's
so
ready to pop.
she is. I'm gonna.
Look at Floyd. I told you. It's like he knows.
All right, everybody. Now that I'm over here on my microphone here, I am ready for the evilest of evil lens to call me on her Skype.
He used to call me on your Skype. All right.
Wireless. All right. You have to put the headphones on, otherwise it's going to reverb through. So while she gets ready, um, Zeppelin is a pastel tortoise shell, and Daddy is a jet black cat. And the babies have turned out like they have. And it was actually Zeppelin's face that caught Joey's attention. All right, I'll jump over to the Skippy. All right, boom. All right, you have to go. I'm go ahead and go turn the radio off, and then I'll pull your audio on to where it doesn't blast everybody out. All right, and say something, darling. No, we can't. Oh yeah, you got to turn your microphone on. Hit the screen and then hit the microphone. There we go. Okay, don't come near me. It's going to reverb. All right, so you have audio. I think. Can y'all hear her? Okay. Okay, they can hear you.
is only going to be done once, so it may seem boring, but you get to see what we wrote. Brody's room, who's supposed to be sleeping. Kitchen. We got some of my artwork from Chef Pantry and little trinkets, cool stuff that I find at weird places. Some of Brody's artwork. There's a cat. There's a cat. That's the infamous coffee making station that Skeletor uses all day. More stuff. Twilight Zone. I love that. Alright. This is the dining room.
It appears they're not able to hear you. Hold on, let me check something real quick. Alright, let's see here. Try to say something, darling.
Something.
Is that any better, y'all? I'm hoping.
Hello? I've been talking this whole time and nobody's coming.
It's very hard to hear you, they're saying, and I'm having troubles with the volume settings. Actually.
How about now?
Well, it doesn't mean talk louder. That only makes you louder in my ears.
I'm not talking louder. I turned up my phone. Whatever.
Yeah, not sure what's going on with the audio.
That's alright. We can still do a tour.
All right, so what she's showing you now is one of my Pink Floyd posters. This is our living room. I'll go ahead and turn that off. I know you guys can hear me now. I switched over to the normal mic. Let's see. This is the top of our entertainment center and a shelf on the wall. Another Grateful Dead poster. Y'all want to see our vinyl collection? That's a badass painting that my mother-in-law painted for me. There's her fairies. Kind of dark. Can't see all your fairies. The volumes were all the way up, Zach. Shut your mouth. Well, no, I told Zach to shut his mouth because he said bring the volume up to a 7. I said the volumes are all the way up. There's our couch, coffee table, my Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon tapestry, and what looks like a kitty cat. Or was that the octopus? I don't know. Little Zen station for incense. Houses of the Holy. Sleeve for physical. Is that the sleeve for physical graffiti or 2? Okay, it's physical graffiti. There's my round chair. Yeah, there's a He-Man collection, but it's in Brody's room, and he's supposed to be going to sleep. Another Grateful Dead. Some newspapers, old school. Back in the kitchen, my coffee station. Little painting or drawing or whatever it is on the wall. There's me. Brody's room with his TV off, thank God.
Guess I'll turn it off.
And she's back. So there was a little tour of Snake Mountain. Sorry the audio didn't work. I'm going to have to get that figured out on why it didn't work.
I tried to show the Masters collection, but it's kind of dark in there. And plus, a lot of the characters are in buckets and stuff, and I might do a, what?
Like a little display.
Oh, I might just do a whole new video just to show off that for one of the times. Oh my god, I feel like death. But yeah, anyways.
That was just a brief tour. Very
Yeah,
brief.
you get the idea. A lot of weird stuff, a lot of different things. I go thrift shopping a lot. That's where a lot of the odds and ends weird stuff comes from that you wouldn't just find at the store.
Were you connected to Wi-Fi through all that?
When it automatically connects when I'm in the house.
Does it? Okay. I got any more coffee.
And I just realized that all the Halloween decor is out now.
That's where my new...
My favorite part of the year to shop.
That's where this came from. Love Halloween.
Yeah.
Especially the day after Halloween, because everything goes on sale.
And
we usually stock up on house decor. At least that's what we did last year.
I do that all the time.
Well, even the year before that, before we moved in.
Mm-hmm. My favorite time of the year to shop, because a lot of the stuff I'll use all year long. It's not just for Halloween.
Yeah. What else do we collect? Minions. I collect Minions.
Jeremy collects Minions.
There's some Minions up there.
There's a whole case.
Next to the, right there.
It has a bunch of them in there.
Next to the dirty fan.
I like to collect 60s, 70s style stuff. That's kind of where I like to veer as far as decorating my home. Whether it be furniture or knickknacks or just little shits. As you saw, I have some weird stuff. Like we said, the Halloween style stuff that we keep up all year round, like just dark skulls, little things like that. As far as actual collections, probably just your Minions, the Masters stuff.
Mm-hmm. Skulls, everything.
Skull.
skulls, everything. A lot of,
Cats. We collect cats.
yeah, we have 8 of them here right now. What else do we collect? Vinyl. You didn't even show off the vinyl collection.
I did. It was too dark. I had it opened and I was.
Yeah, we collect vinyl like mad crazy people. If you go take a picture of it and email it to me, I can bring the vinyl collection.
I'm sure they know what records look like. That's fine.
We have a badass vinyl collection.
Next time. You collect mods.
Not on purpose. Okay, so maybe on purpose. Just a little bit on purpose. Cats in the hallway?
Yeah.
Or is it a boat?
No, I'm fine. Did you get to see my paper mache doll arms on the wall?
I see them every day.
No, but did the video?
I don't remember. No, I don't collect e-juice, Randy. I give it away. I've given away probably 10,000 mils of e-juice in like the last 2 weeks. It's crazy. Just trying to get rid of it all. It's going to go bad if I don't. I don't want it to go bad. I want it to be vaped on. What else do I collect?
Oh.
Glass. I collect glass. I have a lot of glass. I have a lot of glass.
That's about it. Whenever I go out to a thrift store or we go antique stores or wherever, I'm always looking for old stuff.
Or coffee cups. We've started like a coffee cup collection. If we see one that catches our eye.
We have too many.
Oh, April song. The arms.
Mm-hmm.
Fuki saw them. Zach saw them. Well, they've seen them in person.
You know, I can usually like find things to make into other things too. I get inspiration off of a lot of stuff, and I'll just be like, "Hey, I can do that."
Very artistic.
Why pay $7 to buy it when you can pay $92 in the art supplies to make it yourself?
That's right. No glass up the ass. I mean, I do know they make Pyrex toys now, but
Oh my god.
you've never seen it?
Yes. Glass dildos?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course I've seen them. I used to work at one of those
Oh
stupid
yeah, that's
stores.
right. She used to work at one of those stupid stores. I enjoy those stupid stores. They're fun.
That deserves a bell. Just saying.
Just saying. Yeah, it's funny, they started making them out. Do you know the reason why they started making them out of Pyrex?
Because they get cold.
And hot, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For temperature
Thermal.
sensory,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, Jesus isn't here right now.
He had nothing to do with it.
Absolutely nothing.
As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure if he actually existed, that he would be kind of perturbed about glass dildos.
Is that why? Oops. Do we need to move the bell somewhere else?
No.
No, you want to hurt their ears every time? You heard it. I didn't do it. It's him. It's all him.
I'm a masochist and a sadist. Would that be a sadomasochist?
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Entertaining and educational. That is correct. That is correct. We have a lot of knowledge about a lot of weird stuff. So if you have any questions of the weird,
trivial weirdness.
yeah, it's my brain is a plethora of useless information that comes to be useful sometimes.
I kind of want to make a public service announcement and let everybody know that when I'm doing this stuff, I'm not picking my nose. Because on the playback of our last video, I was watching myself and I'm like, it really looks like I'm picking my nose off. I've got the septum and the side ring that move around a lot, and I'm always adjusting. Just to clarify. Okay, I'm done with that part. The more you know.
Done with the PSA?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Why, you have something more important you want to say?
Never.
I don't think so. Anyway, can we get another count on how many people want cats?
Raise your hand if you want a cat.
Raise your hand if you're sure. What if you are the what? What are you talking about, Zach? I'm confused. Why is your hand still up?
I'm sure.
Of what?
That I'm sure.
What are you sure of?
That I'm sure.
What if I... Are you talking about picking my nose? Because I'm not. I just told you that. I think we went over that. I thought I clarified that. I even gave them the reason as to why it looked like I was picking my nose.
Well, that was the reason for the whole PSA.
Yeah, so I'm a little confused. Anyways, yeah, okay, no, not happening. You're a little slow on the uptake, but it's alright. We love you. Sometimes. Deodorant.
I use it.
I had to turn the radio down. That's what's missing.
Yes, we need STP.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
And we need it loud. What is the oddest thing I have ever seen? Well, I've seen a lot of odd things in my time. Have you ever heard of a donkey show? That was odd. What else have I seen that's odd? Lots of things. I've seen so many odd things. Mainly when I look at myself in the mirror, I see something odd every day. Got some STP rolling. Got a bullet, but it ain't mine. They got these pictures of everything to break us down, yeah, to break me down. They make us hate. We got a question on what's the oddest thing that you have ever seen. My answer was a donkey show.
Oh, what?
A donkey show.
Elaborate.
Well,
What were the donkeys doing?
It was in Mexico at a seedy strip club. So you tell me what the donkey was doing.
I don't want to know. That's pretty gross.
Yeah. Amazingly enough, the girl that came on stage after her was able to drop a quarter at a time of a roll of quarters into a shot glass. That's some Kegel exercises for your ass.
Do you remember the episode of South Park?
No.
When they had Winona Ryder as a character on there, and she was doing ping pong ball shit out of her coochie. Does anybody remember that? That was pretty funny. Winona Ryder as a South Park character shooting ping pong balls out of her. Or was that on the movie? Either way, it was funny.
Well, I've seen the movie and I don't recall that. Fuck your fuck. What is it? Fuck your fucking face, Uncle Fucker.
Terrence and Phillip.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think of the oddest thing I've ever seen. I don't know. I've seen some weird shit. Not like a donkey show, kind of weird.
Human skulls are pretty weird if they're real. I've seen those. The Grim Reaper's pretty weird. I've seen him.
Oh yeah?
5 times in 2010.
Wow.
He used to sit over my shoulder on my old shows.
Did you have a good conversation?
Yeah. He said he wasn't going to take me because he was afraid I would take over hell.
Smart Grim Reaper.
A very smart Grim Reaper.
These bananas aren't really good anymore.
Told you. Otherwise, they would have been gone.
Weirdest thing. Depends on how you. Goddamn vape shit. It's messing with my sinuses now. Because I'm sick. Depends how you want to describe weird or odd or whatever the word was. But years ago, I think I was like 21, 22. Me and a carload of friends were going to a club downtown Orlando. And we got just past one of the exits going towards Orlando when we saw a semi-truck forked in the middle of the road with a dude jumping up and down, waving his hands. So, of course, we had to slam on our brakes, which almost hit the median. But where we ended up sliding, we were parked right in front of somebody's leg. And so, like, as we noticed that there was an accident, we looked around and you could see various body parts throughout the street. And that was probably one of the weirdest things I've seen because I had never seen really a dead body or anything like that up until that point. You know, that kind of was like burned in my brain.
I think in a situation like that, though, what gets burned into your brain more than the sight of it is the smell.
I stayed in the vehicle. My two friends got out to look around, and I stayed in the vehicle.
You couldn't smell copper from the blood.
You could smell it because it's strong, but I'm sure I would have smelt it more if I was up close in person. Just seeing it alone, it was surreal.
Yeah. Well, I guess seeing body parts would be a weird thing, but then again, that goes into.
I mean, for someone who's not in a field where you see those, or you know,
right.
That
as a civilian.
Yeah, as someone that's not something that you see every day. I'm not a police officer, a paramedic, a doctor in the military. I mean, that's not something I, as a regular civilian, would see. So yes, that was instilled in my brain forever.
And ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's just what I was about to say is what you consider odd or weird. That's why she started off with, I don't know what you consider odd or weird. Body parts aren't actually odd or weird to me.
Well, if we walked out our front door right now and we saw an arm laying in the middle of the road.
That would be odd.
Yeah. That's not an everyday occurrence, and that's weird and gross.
One of my favorite songs.
Something else weird. We're on the spot, man.
Okay, so I was driving to Texas one time, and I had no radio. I was driving. Come on, focus. Focus, bitch. Thank you. I had no radio. I was driving from Orlando to Houston with no radio. So as I was driving, I was kind of like making up songs as I went. The shit that I used to solve. Wait, the shit that I solved.
The people you used to saw. You sawed people?
I sold people. Want to play a game?
That's pretty disturbing in itself.
I was a magician in a past life, I didn't tell you.
No, you failed to mention that part of your life.
Yeah, I wasn't a very good one. I got sold in half. So, as I'm driving, I'm in Mississippi, and I see a shit ton of cop cars along with an APC, which is an armored personnel carrier. SWAT rides in those. As I was driving past, they opened up the back of the truck trailer of the semi that they had pulled over, and SWAT was infiltrating the back of the semi. I couldn't see people or drugs or anything like that, but that was pretty dope. That was kind of odd. I've seen body parts, but
Well, that's why I said it depends on the person on what is considered odd. But it's still, even if you are used to seeing them, I don't think it's something that you should be used to. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like going. It's not. I don't know. It's not something you should see regularly. That's just. It's still odd to me that people can get used to seeing dead bodies or dismembered bodies. That's. You know, it's not like seeing a baby being born. It's ew. It's.
have you ever seen a baby?
You know what I mean. I mean, like, that's like a happy thing, even though it's gross, but yes, I have seen babies born. That's one odd thing. I had a cesarean with my son, and apparently all my guts were taken out, so that's an odd thing. And put to the side. And then they take the baby out and they put all your guts back inside of you. Because, alright, here's another lesson. Educational and entertaining, right? So when they cut you open, they don't just cut the skin, they have to cut the fat and the muscle, and they have to move shit around in there to find the actual baby, take them out, and put all that shit back together. From the inside out, you are sewn back together. And you're really gassy for a while because all your shit just got moved around. Okay, you're safe. What a baby. For someone who is used to seeing dead bodies.
Yeah, they do just throw all that shit in there at random. It's like, hey, look, it's a small intestine.
Hey, where does this go?
Hey, it's a spleen. Let's put the liver over here this time. You know what I want to see? I want to see a baby being born the same way they take out your gallbladder.
Through a small incision? Alright, take all that back. The weirdest thing I've ever seen is this motherfucker right here. Yes.
And that's my point.
The cats are very distracting me right now. Yes. This would probably be the weirdest. But it's okay. So it keeps them interesting.
You know why I named this network WTF Network.
Because we keep you saying WTF? What the fuck?
That's right. That's right. Welcome, Josh. I saw you came in a few minutes ago. Well, you came into what's some of the oddest shit we've ever experienced.
We keep going off topic, and we just are now on weird stuff.
My answer was
gross, odd, weird things that you've seen.
My answer was a donkey show. As one of the oddest things I've ever seen. Her answer was body parts on Interstate 4, which is the main interstate through Orlando.
But I changed that. Because now the weirdest thing I've ever seen is him. Yes. Did I mention I'm sick? I don't feel good. How long are those pills supposed to work? Because they haven't kicked in yet.
Read.
Damn it! I'm not supposed to have to read when I'm sick. Do it for me. I do everything for you.
Well, bring it to me. I'll read it. We'll do story time with Skeletor.
Oh.
Story time with Skeletor dictates that this Shiza here, congestion relief. Directions. Take 1 tablet every 4 hours as needed.
Okay.
Do not exceed 6 doses in 24-hour period.
Okay. I don't think they're working yet, though.
This story time with Skeletor sucks. I can't pronounce half of these fucking words.
Drug facts. All right.
It's a drug.
It's a chest congestion relief, expectorant, and nasal decongestant.
That tasted like burnt cotton. Oh, that smells.
Why do I care about the inactive ingredient?
Right? We only give a shit about what works.
Seriously.
But I guess they have to put all the ingredients in there because, you know, what if you're allergic to an inactive ingredient?
Cross Carmelos.
Caramellos.
Cross Carmelos. Sodium. Yeah. Hyperomellose, lactose, magnesium, silicate, magnesium stearate, maltodextrin, microcrystalline, cellulose, mineral oil, providone, silica, sodium lauryl sulfate, stearic acid, titanium dioxide, and triacetin. Holy crap! I think I'd rather be sick than put my body through all that. Vape 36 menthol. Yeah, no thank you. Vaping
Sorry,
period
Ariana.
fucks me up. You've told them this before, right?
Yeah, she her throat closes up with PG.
Is it just the sub-ohm?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Have you discovered that? It's just the sub-ohm style vape that makes me very choked up and it hurts my throat. And
because you didn't have any of those problems on the cartomizer or clearomizer plus on thing.
Favorite horror movie?
That's a good question.
Now, favorite as in campy classic or favorite as in actually scared the shit out of me? Because campy classics, Freddy Krueger.
Campy classic?
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Like 80s B horror movie campy classic?
Not necessarily B. It could be well known, just campy. Like the silly ones that don't really scare you, but they're classics, so you just like them.
Classic, okay.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
I like Nightmare on Elm Street. I like Friday the 13th.
I was a big fan of Tales from the Crypt.
I love Tales from the Crypt. As a matter of fact, it's an inside joke that my grandmother is the crypt keeper. Josh like critters. I love critters. I love critters. April Fools is my favorite campy horror flick.
April Fools.
April Fools. Followed by The Exorcist.
I don't consider it campy though.
What, April Fools?
No, It.
Oh, It?
Zach says It is his favorite horror movie, but I don't consider that campy. That would be more of a serious horror flick to me.
Okay.
Because that scares you. It actually scares you. Whereas, like...
I hated the movie.
Yeah.
I hated the movie because before I even saw the movie, I read the book. As a matter of fact, I didn't see the movie until I was 21, and I originally bought the book at age 12. So I read, and that's all the only book that I read for years was It. when I bought it, it was 1,096 pages, and I've read it more.
But you know what
I've read it more times than fingers and toes, which could be 20 now.
To me, what I think is scary about it isn't necessarily the clown itself, but the ideas and the supernatural thoughts. Because to me, what scares me is the unknown. Stories about things that could possibly happen, whether it's supernatural or ghost stories, stuff like that. Those scare me more than the chainsaws and the knives and the machetes and the people killing each other. Like, that's fun and all for like glorification purposes, you know, like, ooh, there's a murderer on the loose. But what scares me is the psychological stuff.
Yeah, I do like the psychological stuff a lot better too. Like we watched
I have the old Tales from the Crypt. I have 2 of the movies and a few of the episodes.
Blood and what was it? You know what was a real good horror flick was Tales from the Hood. That was a fucking real good campy horror flick. Bones was pretty decent. That's when Snoop Dogg played a vampire. But Josh,
is that like Eddie Murphy as Dracula?
Oh, and Vampire in Brooklyn? Yeah. Josh says they're about to do a whole new season of Tales from the Crypt based off of the creepypasta stories.
Okay.
George Romero was an
Evil Dead was
absolute fucking
a good classic.
That's on
Again, these things
Stars.
don't actually scare me. Like,
Right.
I can go to bed afterwards.
Yeah, like zombie apocalypses and shit like that don't bug me. They don't, well, nothing really keeps me awake.
Strangers. The Strangers with Liv Tyler fucked my head up badly. I don't really.
Was that a 90s movie?
No. Her and her boyfriend are in a cabin. It's always in a cabin. They just came back from a wedding, and he was gonna propose to her, and she said no. Mm-hmm. And so, like, their vibe is off. Like, they're not wanting to really talk to each other, kind of. But weird shit starts happening outside. They're out in the middle of nowhere. These people in masks do weird shit, like knock on the door and playing with the windows, and it snowballs into a really fucked up situation. And the ending, if you haven't seen it, without giving it away, it fucked me up, because the only reason that any of this shit was happening to them is because they were home. Wow. And that movie messed me up because that shit can happen to anybody.
What about The Awakening? Remember that movie? I was just watching it on Netflix.
That's the one Jen told us to watch. Yeah, about the woman that
tries to debunk supernatural shit. That was pretty dope. I do dig more on cerebral than, like, we like watching Supernatural, which you guys already know that.
Love Supernatural.
We gushed
but
over
you know
that
what's
last
funny
week.
about Supernatural? And I've said this as we've watched it before. Some of the episodes of Supernatural have scared me more than a typical horror movie. Like, it's about an hour long each episode, so you already feel like you're watching a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these more supernatural-esque style episodes, you know, where they're more ghostly and not as, you know, silly, they can actually be quite scary to me. The Fourth Kind, yes, because again, that's something that is unknown. Remember, I made you watch that about the aliens.
Is that the one with
Mila
Jovovich?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that was good. I like that movie.
Yeah.
When it showed her getting sucked through the fucking... Yeah, I do like alien movies like that, too.
Yeah, that one was messed up. Have you guys watched the Stranger Things yet? The new Netflix original?
Netflix show? Yeah, that was good. Stranger
Things. We finished
Things
that not too long ago. It was really good. Very 80s style, the way it was put together, down from the credits and the music to the acting.
Yeah, like the music
just
and
the whole style
the credits
of it.
Was like Atari-esque.
It was like, I heard it being compared to Goonies meets X-Files.
Tales from the Dark Side, isn't that the one with the black guy that everybody gets mixed up with Lawrence Fishburne?
Is that the end of the record? Time to change the
Or
record.
flip it. What the fuck is that guy's name? Tales from the Dark Side. He was also in Half Baked. He's been in a ton of movies. He always plays a good psycho. I think he was in the movie Unbreakable with Bruce Willis. Clarence Thomas. Clarence Wilkerson? Clarence. I think it's Clarence something. If only I had this device. You got the munchies?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Looking up Tales from the Dark Side IMDb because I have this person in my head that I'm trying to.
Debbie Harry?
Yeah. You never seen Tales from the Dark Side?
Mm-hmm.
Christian Slater, Steve Buscemi.
That looks interesting.
Or am I still thinking Tales from the Hood? I've seen Tales from the Dark Side. Clarence Williams III, that's who I was thinking of. But it's a different movie.
Is that supposed to be funny or scary?
Both. Skinwalker Ranch? I've seen that recently, like the name of it recently. To be honest. Huh? Let me see if I can figure out where there's Skinwalkers, the Navajo Mysteries, Skinwalker Ranch. Oh, it's like an alien movie, apparently.
Yeah, but it says related to, which means they don't have it.
Right. But as I look at the related to, it's all alien type shit. Where? I swear I've seen it recently.
Wait, when did you start the show?
Huh?
When did you start the show?
Fuck it, I'm not allowed to look. We have to continue on with the show, I've been told.
Oh.
Starz has an actual series called Ash and the Evil Dead. It's based off of the movies. And that's somewhere. I think it's on Epix right now. The Evil Dead series, the movies.
Want to look it up?
No, I'm not allowed.
You're so gross.
It's the most haunted area in America. Supposedly ghosts, aliens, poltergeists, cryptids, and all the good stuff. The books about the real ranch are amazing reads. Oh, I need to write that down. Skinwalker Ranch.
Sure, we can find it on something.
Yeah. What was the other one you wanted to watch? Tales from the Dark Side with Deborah Harry.
As cliche as this might sound because of how popular it got, but American Horror Story I thought was pretty creepy.
Yeah, I really like American Horror Story because it's cerebral all the way around. I liked the first one definitely. The Asylum was pretty dope. I really like Coven. Wasn't big on the Freak Show.
Yeah.
And I've liked the Hotel one so far of the first couple episodes that we've watched.
The new season is going to be The Farm, which should be interesting. Cuba Gooding Jr. is going to be in that one.
Really? Oh, that's good. I love Cuba Gooding Jr. Sleepwalkers, is that the one with no, that's Flatliners.
Sleepwalkers, was that a Stephen King one?
Yeah, about the cat people. I've read that book and watched the movie.
Yeah, because I want to say it's got like the cover of it is like a purplish, different hues of purples and pinks, and it's got like the cat eyes on it.
Take her home. Let's see who contacted us. Is it Anthrax?
But I don't like not seeing myself.
Uh-huh. All right, so we've got. I made a list of movies for us to watch. I've got Skinwalker Ranch on there and Tales from the Dark Side, so the wifey can watch it too. Because I've seen it before, but I don't remember. Yeah. Yeah.
My first horror movie I ever saw was called Alice, Sweet Alice, and it had Brooke Shields in it as a child.
Was that an Alice in Wonderland?
No. Her name was Alice in the movie, and it was called Alice, Sweet Alice. She was, like, psycho. She was a child, and she killed people, and it made me, that was the first thing that ever made me not want to take a shower, because she would hide in the shower with her little mask on that she wore, and it was one of those cleared out fuzzy masks that makes, like, you can almost see who the person is, but it was clear, so it like, do you know what I'm talking about? Those masks that like form fit your face, and they're clear or white, so they look like a person, but you can't really see.
The masks from the first Purge movie.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And she would wear that, and she'd hide in the bath or in the shower, so you'd go to the shower, and there she'd be, and like rip open the shower curtain. And
that's pretty twisted.
But she was a child. That's what made it kind of weird.
Cobra was Sylvester Stallone, right? Yeah, that was a pretty dope movie. And well, here's the thing, Thomas.
No, I haven't seen it.
We're live, so we can't watch the show if we're live, dude. I apologize. The group from New Zealand is doing a show right now. I think they're doing. Is y'all's show right now, Thomas? Well, they hated cats because they were cats.
Do you remember Cat's Eye?
Yeah.
The movie?
Yeah, I remember that one. That was pretty
And
good.
it had like a little troll.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the troll would steal the breath
of the baby?
Of the child.
Yeah.
The little girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they blamed it on the cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the cat was the one that was chasing the troll.
Yeah. Exactly.
And it had a little. It had a little sword. And it poked it. Yeah.
The 80s had some of the best shit.
Right?
I think we can all agree on that.
Conversations kill. The first horror movie that I remember watching, other than Michael Jackson's Thriller on Beta, because it actually showed the making of it and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. I wouldn't really. Night of the Creeps was good. Night of the Creeps was real good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, it was either Ghoulies or Critters was the first one that I can remember watching. Like I remember we were living in the first house that I can remember us living in. Door slamming
I keep
upstairs.
thinking I hear. Yeah, it's probably upstairs.
Yeah. Well, it's not our door anymore. I guess we shouldn't have had our front door fixed because now every time we hear a noise,
I
we
got
look
so
like somebody.
our front door was so stuck that when you go to open it from the inside, you like had to use both hands and just like with all your might pull it. And from the going outside inside the house, you like had to put your butt into it. And then
You
we got
can
it
do it.
fixed.
Throw your ass into
So
it.
now I'm like so.
I
Almost,
can open my door with my thumb and my
Yeah.
pinky.
But I wish that I almost wish that they didn't fix it because it was like an alarm system.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody
We
could
would
get
know if
in
somebody was opening the door.
because they would try to open it. Nobody got it on the first try. So you would hear the thump, and then we'd be like, okay, who's trying to come in? And if I wasn't expecting anybody, then you know my hand was right here. Because I can see my front door right here, and I got a perfect shot. I wonder if that's Thomas sending us messages again. Oh, the Trove Live. Yeah. When does the Trove start, Thomas? Are you still in chat?
What I can't watch, I have a fear of dolls. It's a very it's probably dumb fear to some, but it's a psychological thing. Like ever since I was a kid, I've had this fear for porcelain dolls, the ones that look real, with the little baby faces. Yeah, they suck. My mom had that fear. I think maybe I got it from her.
Well, it's actually pretty funny because you and I went to go see Annabelle.
I faced my fear with Jeremy at the movies to see Annabelle.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I sure did. I wasn't particularly looking. Yeah, Puppet Master. Fuck Puppet Master.
I love Puppet Master.
That kind of shit. I don't know. Not that it's not, campy and cool and all that shit, but like I just have this unexplained dumbass fear of toys and dolls coming to life, and
Oh, the Trove Live starts in an hour. Okay, so they're going live in an hour. Word, if we're done, we'll watch, or I'll watch. She might go to bed, but I'll watch. You have to work tomorrow, but what shift?
she said to call her at 2.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
supposed to go 1 to 9, but she said call her at 2 and let her know.
Okay. So you're working the night shift tomorrow. All right. So do you want to watch the Trove Live? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Thomas, if you're still in chat, I'll at least be there. Maybe both of us. Never know. That's cool. After you guys leave here, if we're done, go to the Trove Live and subscribe. Trove Live Network. And that would be Mox and Renaissance e-liquids and all the home Kiwis over there in New Zealand. Show them some love. They've been showing us some major love yesterday. As a matter of fact, I did some research on the YouTube channel yesterday on ours, and when I was looking at all the graphs and everything, over the last 28 days, we have gained a 5% New Zealand audience.
Good.
Yeah. Which is actually probably within the last week because Friday was a full week that we've been broadcasting live. So within the last week, we've gained a 5%
Sorry, people. I'm
New
severely.
Zealand audience. She's severely sicky poo. Well, not severely sicky poo, but you know.
It's catching up.
I was never a fan of Flash Gordon.
No.
I was a Masters of the Universe fan. Man, even even the Dolph Lundgren Masters of the Universe movie was so fucking campy. I can't
Oh,
wait to see the
jeez.
reboot
Yeah.
though.
I
They've got
honestly wasn't a fan of the real life one.
they've got in the new one, in the new real life He-Man, they've got Chris Helmsworth playing He-Man. Thor,
Yeah.
he's playing He-Man. I almost I forget who's playing Evil Lynn, but it was somebody that caught my attention. And you know, the guy that's playing Skeletor is a well-known actor as well.
We'll
have to look it up.
Oh,
You getting sleepy?
sorry.
Buddy? You getting
Being
sleepy?
sick sucks. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy.
Alrighty. Well, we've been on for 2 hours, so let's go ahead and get the fuck out of here. Next week, hopefully, the evilest of evil lands won't be
I'll be a little more livelier.
so sicky, and hopefully, we might have watched those 2 movies by then.
Yeah, I watched all the boy stuff too, not just the girl stuff. Because it was usually mixed in with the girl stuff. Like there was a lineup on Saturday mornings, you know.
Rainbow Bright, She-Ra, He-Man, Jim and the Holograms,
Barbie and the Rockers,
and stuff.
Voltron, Thundercats.
Ho! All right.
G.I. Joe.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna get the hell out of here, and I'm gonna check out the
I'll sign off with Cobra.
the Trove Live here in about an hour. Yeah, 58 minutes. I'm gonna go check them out later on, and who knows? Who knows? After that, it's Sunday. We got Cobra titties over there. They look good to me. So yeah, I've got a couple things lined up coming on the WTF network this week. I've got a few lines of juice I'm going to be reviewing. I'm going to take the Lux that I killed. I'm going to be taking it back to the warehouse and popping a review on that. As long as I don't kill the next one, we'll see what happens. I think I figured out how I killed it, so I'm going to see if I can recreate that. Indeed, indeed. All right.
I have quite a few really cool shirts, like t-shirts that I find on off chance.
She does, and then she cuts them up and looks all sexiness and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump over to my button here that shuts us all off. Right there. And yeah, so I'm going to say what I do when I close out my other videos. Kick cigarettes, vape on, stay cloudy. Peace out, everybody. You want to say bye? As she does the princess way.
I am so not a fucking princess.
No, she's a fucking classy lady.
Fuck yeah.
Bye, everybody.
As I sneeze all over my face.